Let's go straight away to canva.com and we're gonna search for YouTube banner. Go to the search bar on top of the screen and type here YouTube banner. You can either hit enter or click here where it says see all. You're gonna land on this result page where you have plenty of templates to choose from. What I do suggest is that you choose a template that has the following layout. We're gonna try to find something that has the most important information in the middle of the design. Pay attention to the template that you choose because I have seen that we find sometimes YouTube thumbnails in this search result. Like for example, this design that we see right here, this one is actually a YouTube thumbnail, not a YouTube banner. As some of you may know already, we have here a mix of free and pro templates. The templates with this little crown are available to Canva Pro subscribers, and if you don't see any crown label on the template, that means that that template is free. Like for example, this one right here and this one. I'm gonna continue scrolling down to show you the variety of styles that we have here on Canva, and I'm actually going to use this thumbnail in here. This one is free to use, so you can click on the thumbnail of the design and then click customize this template. When creating your YouTube banner, it is very important to have into consideration the save areas. And that's because only a small section of your design is going to be visible on all devices. Another section is going to be visible on desktop, and then the whole entire design is going to be visible only on TV. So let me show you how to add guides to your design so you know exactly where is the save area. First thing we're going to do is to add a square shape to your design. We're going to open elements and then select this square shape. I'm going to bring this square to this corner. Now we're going to drag the corner of this shape until we see that the width is 1546. So let me drag this dot to the right and I can see here that the width is 14. Now I'm going to keep dragging until I see 1546. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna drag this anchor downwards just a tiny bit until we see that the height is 423. Okay, here I need to come closer to my shape just to be more precise, and that's exactly the size that we are looking for. Width 1546 and height 423. Now that we have this shape ready, we are going to position it to the middle and center. And now we are ready to create some guides that are going to help us create the perfect YouTube banner. Go to File, Settings, and then Show Rulers and Guides. Now we just need to click on this ruler on the left and drag the mouse to the right to create a guide. And we're going to position this line or this guide right on top of the lateral of this shape. And then I'm going to create one guide more on this other lateral. And now I just need to create two more guides that go on top of these edges of the shape. Okay, we are ready, and the next step is to go to File, Settings, and Lock Guides. And now we have these guides that are going to guide us while designing, because it is going to show us the safe areas on the design. So let me bring this shape on top just for a second and change the color so you can see it better. This green area is actually the safe area. So you want to put all the important information in this part of the design. This section is going to be visible on all devices. Now, let me change the color one more time just to make sure that everything is clear. And I'm going to extend this shape right here. Now, what you see here in yellow is going to be visible on desktop devices. So we are going to see the section in the middle, and in addition, we'll be able to see these laterals right here. And then if you take a look at the whole design, this is going to be visible on only on TV. So by having a look at this design right here, we clearly need to adjust the size of the text because this section of these text boxes are not going to be visible on mobile devices. So you just need to grab all of the elements and make sure that they fit in this section that is in the middle. I think we're ready to start customizing this design right here. So the first thing is that actually I'm not going to use this shape or this element that we see at the back. So I'm going to delete it, and then I'm going to change the fonts and also the text that is inside these text boxes. So by selecting any of the text boxes, you will be able to change the font. So let me do it first on this one. Once you select your text box, you will see that there is this menu appearing on top. This is the drop down that is going to help you change the font. So by clicking here, you'll be able to access the font menu. I'm going to use a font called Montserrat. So let me find it in here. I'm going to use on this text box right here, this medium option or the medium weight. And for this text box on the right, I think I'm going for a bold option, so semi-bold. And now I think I'm ready to customize the text inside these text boxes. This is the copy that I want to use on this design, and I actually had to adjust the size of the text boxes one more time so they are inside of the safe area. I just want to adjust a little bit the letter spacing in here, so by selecting the text box, I'm going to use this feature or this tool called spacing, and then I'm going to move this slider to the right to bring more space in between the letters. And now let me give you a cool tip that I like to use sometimes while designing here in Canva, and it is to check some other templates while you are working on a template. So remember that I already started this design by using a template. So we're gonna go to the sidebar menu, we're gonna click on design, and now from here we can look for inspiration, maybe some elements that you would like to add to your design or some extra information that you didn't think about before. So if you want to take a closer look at these templates right here, you can actually add a page to your design and then add the template to that second page. And I actually see something that I would like to add on my banner, and it is these two elements. So I see the line and the new video at 8 p.m. every day. I'm gonna copy these elements by pressing Ctrl+C or Command+C if you are using a Mac, and then coming back to page 1, I'm gonna click on the background of my page and then Ctrl+V or Command+V. I'm going to position these elements right below this text box, and I'm just going to change the length of this line, change the color to white. I want to keep all of these elements in white, and of course the font of this text box. We don't publish new videos at 8 p.m. every day, but we do publish 2 new videos every week. So let me adjust that, and let's adjust the size a tiny bit. I think I actually like what I see in here, so I'm going to delete this page. If you want to keep adding some other ideas from the other templates that you see here on the library, you can continue this process until you feel satisfied with what you have on your design. I think I'm satisfied with the information that I have at the moment on this design, and I just want to add some decorative elements on these empty areas right here. So I'm going to elements, and from here let's go to graphics. You can actually browse through the featured category or scroll down to view the collections that Canva has available in here, but I actually have the code for a set of elements that I want to use on this design. So I'm going to search for this set. You can also use this search bar to find anything that you have in mind, but I'm gonna use this code right here. You can also type the same code if you want and then hit enter. These are the elements that I want to use, and I just need to add them to my design. So let me bring one here, another one to this corner, and let me add another color right right here. I think the design is looking good. We have the most important information in the save area and then some other decorative elements in the other areas of the design that are going to be visible on other devices like desktop and TV. Now let me remove the guides. So let's go to File, Settings, and now I'm going to click one more time on Show Rulers and Guides to deactivate them. This is how the design is looking and we're ready to download it. But before, I do suggest you change the name of your design. So I'm going to name mine YouTube banner, hit enter, and now let's go to share to download the design. Now download. From here, go for PNG or JPEG, but I do suggest you use PNG. If you are a Canva Pro user, I do suggest you increase the size of your documents so your design looks more crisp. Just have into consideration that the maximum file size is 6 MB. I'm going to increase the size of this design 2 times and hopefully it is under the maximum file size. So let's download it. And now let me show you how to upload it to YouTube. Go to your YouTube channel and make sure that you are logged into your account and then click on Customize Channel. From here, you are going to land under the customization page and then from here, click branding. You will see that it says banner image. From here, you're going to click change. Select the design that you just downloaded from Canva and hit open. From here, you have a preview of how this design is going to look on your channel. As you can see, we have here the save area that is viewable on all devices. Then we have viewable on desktop and finally viewable on TV. And if everything looks good, you are going to click done. Once you see that the banner is uploaded on this little preview, you are going to make sure that you click publish. And this is how the published banner is looking. And don't worry if you don't like what you see, if there is something that you feel you can adjust, this is completely normal and you can actually change it. So I think I could have positioned these decorative elements more to this area and maybe something else in here. So what we are going to do is to go back to Canva and simply adjust the elements. So I'm going to bring this element down and maybe this one on this corner. We're going to download again this design 2 times, download. And by the way, if you are using a Canva free account and want to try all of the Canva Pro features, we have a free trial of Canva Pro in the description. Now you're back to your channel, you are going to follow exactly the same steps. Go to customize channel, branding, and then change banner. We're going to upload the banner number 2. I think the desktop version is looking better, but let me click done and publish. And now let's preview it on the channel. Okay, I think this is looking good, but I believe I can do it better. So I'm going back to Canva and do the last change. And here's the final banner. It took me a couple of try and error. Sometimes we have a vision and when we upload it to YouTube, it doesn't look exactly right. So I also wanted to show you that this is completely normal. And actually when we update the banners on our channel, we do this again and again, just to make sure that every element looks good on the banner, but also on every device. And with this comes the last tip, and it is to check your banner, not only on desktop but also on your mobile phone, just to make sure that it looks good on every device. And remember that we have a Canva Pro trial in case that you want to try all of the Canva Pro features. I'm gonna leave that free trial in here. And also remember that there are a bunch of new features and here's a video that you are going to love. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!